Hi, my name is Raymond Deravanesian. Welcome to our home and especially our kitchen. This is a documentary about how to smoke a turkey for Thanksgiving. And we've been smoking turkey for the last 3 years, me and my wife, and having people over to enjoy it. She's behind the camera, Edith, so she's going to be your camera woman. Today is Monday, and the way we've designed the documentary is that we're going to start with day by day documenting each process and each step of the way. And finally ended with the preparing of the fire and smoking the turkey in the smoker that we have. So the first episode tonight, as I said, it's on Monday, and we're gonna prepare the brine. For the brining, you need 3 major ingredients: your mix of seasonings, your water, and a brining bag, which is a plastic bag, very much like a Ziploc bag that you can close and put your turkey in it. And the thing is, once you mix your seasonings and the brine with the turkey, you have to put this in the fridge. So whatever bag or container that you use, make sure that it doesn't leak in the fridge, because that's gonna be a hell of a mess to clean up. So be wary of that. And these bags come in different sizes, so make sure you buy one that your turkey fits in it. Now, with regards to the seasonings, within the past 3 years, we've combined all sorts of things, and what we narrowed it down to is a basic standard mix of seasonings, which includes sea salt, apples, juniper berries, lemon peels, anise, garlic, rosemary, thyme, black pepper, and onions, and bay leaf. And feel free to add any other ingredients or seasonings that you like. Some people add cumin. We didn't, because that's this kind of earthy flavor to it. So it all depends on what you like and what your guests will like. So with having said that, let's start making this brine. We're going to put a gallon of water in this pot where the brine is going to be boiled. I've already had 1 gallon equals to 16 cups. I've already put 12 cups in here, so this is my last quarter. That's 1 gallon of water. And then we're going to add the seasonings in it and let it boil for 5 minutes. And once that's done, you let it cool in room temperature, and then you put it in the fridge after it cools down in the room temperature. And then tomorrow, on Tuesday, we are going to add the turkey, and we'll show you how that's done. Occasionally, I like to stir the solution just to make sure that everything is mixed well together. And I also like to remind you that there are 2 brining processes: wet brining, which is what we are doing right now, and dry brining, which is applying the same seasonings onto the turkey a few hours before it actually goes into the oven or in the smoker. Now, if you like, you can save some of the seasoning in order to apply it later on, a few hours before the turkey goes into the oven or in the smoker, in order to accentuate the flavors that you've decided to go into your brine. So we'll just wait for this to boil, and then we'll see you next time. Okay, good morning. Tuesday morning, exciting. Our brine has cooled. We are ready to start the turkey brining process. So now, I washed the turkey after taking it out of the package that it came in, and make sure that you remove the giblets. And I already put it in a plastic bag. Now what we're gonna add is just the brine, 1 gallon of water and cups of ice, and 6 cups of apple cider. And then you just put it in the fridge. I'm just gonna add everything in this plastic bag here, in the brining bag, then put it in the fridge for 24 hours. So here is the turkey in the brining bag with everything mixed in it. And I put it in a heavy gauge pan, so if there's any leak or anything, it's not gonna make your fridge dirty or anything like that. So I'm just gonna put this in the fridge for 24 hours and make sure that you turn it over halfway through the brining process. So in 12 hours, just turn the turkey over and you'll be good to go. Okay, it's Tuesday and this is mesquite wood that we're going to use for smoking, but this is not going to be the base fire. The base fire is going to be probably the same wood, or you can use charcoal, and then I'm going to be wetting this, so occasionally you just add this to the fire in order to create that nice smoky flavor. Now instead of mesquite you can also use apple wood or hickory or anything else that you want. So just put it in a bucket and add water to it and let it stay for a day so it soaks up all the water. You don't need a lot, so make sure the water fills up all the way up on top. The wood is gonna float, so we're gonna put something up on top to keep the wood down in the water. Welcome back everybody. It's Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, when we're gonna put the turkey in the smoker. Turkey has been in the brine for 36 hours. We've taken it out, we rinsed it, and now we're gonna apply dry brine on it in order to increase the flavors on it and give the turkey a very nice aesthetic look when we put it on the table and when it's ready to be carved. The ingredients in the dry rub are pretty much the same as the one that's going to the wet rub. So I'm gonna take it with a spoon and spread it over the bird, like so. And if you're wondering, the reason why I'm wearing gloves is because I'm gonna work this into the turkey. So. Okay, now we're done with the dry rubbing on both sides. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the skin from the neck and pull it over in order to cover the cavity. I'm going to impale the skin with toothpicks, and if you noticed, I just left the red marks here so you can see it well on the screen, but make sure that you take these off because they're plastic and they're going to melt on your turkey. So this is just for demonstration purposes. Now you just impale the skin on the bird, like so. That's going to trap the heat inside the turkey when we start the process of smoking it. So I'm going to break off the plastic parts. See you tomorrow morning. Okay, here we started the fire. As you noticed, I mixed some charcoals with some mesquite wood, and it's still a little smoky, so we're gonna let that clear. And once we have a clear flame, and once the temperature gauge goes up to 225, we're gonna introduce the turkey to this wonderful smoke. And as I said earlier, I have some wet wood here. I'm gonna add this periodically in order to create that mesquite flavor. And if you noticed, I didn't completely fill up the smoke box because that's going to suffocate the fire and create that kind of soothy, undesirable, smoky flavor. So you want to avoid that. You just make the fire burning clean without a lot of white smoke, and you'll be on the safe side. Okay, I added some wet mesquite wood over here. I'm gonna close the lid and let the smoke develop, and then we're gonna bring the turkey in here. Alright. and make sure you leave the regulator door open so you can control the fire from here. And also leave this halfway open, the smoke chimney. As you can see, the temperature is increasing to 200 and moving slowly towards 225. And I'm gonna back up so you can see what the smoke situation is over here. This is not completely fired, it's hermetically sealed, so you're gonna get some smoke loss, but that's alright. Now we're at 225. I'm gonna go get the turkey and we'll just put it in this wonderful fire. Let me just show you what the fire looks like right now. As you can see, there's no smoke literally coming, it's just burning clean fire. That's what you need. So we brought in the turkey, and make sure that periodically you add some water into the pan so it keeps the turkey moist, because it evaporates. As you can see, it's evaporating already. So I'm gonna close this lid and make sure to keep it closed so the temperature doesn't drop, and just monitor the fire and we'll have a wonderful turkey. All right, we'll see you in a few hours. 20 minutes into the smoking, and you could see that the birds start browning, so it's a good sign. And we maintain the temperature around 225, 250. Successfully, we have maintained the temperature between 200 to 250, and since we're going to be smoking this turkey for 8 hours, you just have to make sure that you rotate it every 2 hours or so to make sure that each end comes in contact with the smoke. This is the turkey after being smoked for a period of 8 hours, ready to be carved and served. We hope that you enjoyed this presentation, and thank you for watching. From our kitchen to yours, bon appetit.